Hello everybody and welcome back to another Minecraft video, and today you, my community, are having to choose some terrible blocks for me to build with again. So yeah, these go terribly as they did last week, but I mean actually 2 weeks ago it was. But anyway, we've got magma, we have got diorite, and then we also have an annoying block to build with, sponge. So we're going to have to use these, and I mean no, I really don't like these. So yeah, we're going to have to start building. So I think we're going to use a sponge as the wall, and I think we could probably do magma as the floor, as that would be pretty funny. And the diorite would, well, diorite has stair and slab forms, so it would work well as a roof, although it would look ugly. So we're just working out the basic shape, and yeah, we might want a bit off the side from there. Actually, that's a bit too small. I think we'll do that size. There we go. That's an interesting shape of house, but I mean, houses are weird shapes anyway, so we'll just get rid of those. I think we've got 2 rooms there, which looks pretty nice actually. We might have a bit more space than we did in the last build, but anyway. So yeah, we're going to have to build up the walls and maybe use a bit of wet sponge for texturing, but it does drip a bit, doesn't it? I'm not very sure actually. Like, it just keeps dripping constantly. No. Let's just use sponge, although it might just be an annoying texture to build with. Right, yeah, so that's the doorway right there, and then we just need to build this back. I think we'll have 3 blocks because that's the height I think I used for the last build. But anyway, we have another doorway there into another room, and then I think we could build it round here. Oh, gosh, yeah. Horses are getting in the way. Whew. Only just in time the horse got out of the way. Thank you, horse. So there we go. We've got that round like that. I think we need some windows, but where we have them, I have no idea. Problem is, some of these are annoying places to put windows. What we have got. Oh no! I've made a stupid decision. But then that looks like they're too small. I think we might want to do 2 blocks. Yes, that looks nice. Although, yeah, it doesn't look nice, but it looks nicer than it would if it had a plain wall. I think we could have a window there. Yes, that's perfect. And then I think we need to put in the glass. So just put these around here. And there we go. So now I think, ooh, what to do next? I think we shall do the floor. Yeah, it's probably a good idea. We'll put the doorway in. And now we'll put some magma blocks in for the floor. Problem is, no, this can't stay just on its own. I think we might need to do some texturing. Might put some coal blocks in there, or maybe a deep slate coal ore, because that works well with sort of orange colours. So we'll put in get some coal block and see if that works, because they're supposed to be coals, but no, I think we'll have to go deep slate coal ore. Yeah, although it doesn't fully work, it's the best we can do. And it still looks cool. I mean, we've got a bit of texture in there, that's quite nice. Then we could also do, oh, we could actually do a netherrack ore. A netherrack ore might work really well, but then again, let's try raw copper. No. Right, we'll use some nether ores. I think this will work better. Yes, that works. That works. I'm so happy. That works. Of course, things from the nether probably go with things in the nether. So anyway, we will now do some nether quartz ore. And that just adds a tiny little extra of stuff. Now, I mean, that does look like a horrible thing to walk across in survival, but I mean, it's just because you chose it. Yeah, and by the way, if you do want to help choose them, join my Discord server, because we have a suggestions channel where you can suggest the blocks, and then we do a poll every week out of the suggested blocks. So yeah, it is, you do suggest them, and I do listen to your ideas. Don't worry. So we're doing the roof right now. I don't know how we're going to do this, whether we're going to make it stick out or if it's going to stay like that, because I like this sort of shape. The problem is it may be really horrible to build with, and also diorite. I hate diorite, although it works well with calcite, and that's the only reason I'm not just stopping right now. I mean, it's because it looks okay, but it does look, as everyone says, like bird poop. It does. And trust me, I know what that looks like. But yeah, anyway, so we're gonna just put it up like that. And there we go. We put that up like that. I think that works quite nicely. Although I would like it a bit slopier. Yeah, this is hard, and also I don't think this is going to look good at the end unless I somehow miraculously completely change it. But I mean, this town is going to look terrible by the time it's finished. But I'm just trying to make it as good as I can, you know, because the point of this series is to show you guys that you can build with whatever blocks you want, and you can make a house look good. And this might be the one house which stops the whole series, because it's absolutely terrible. But anyway, it does depend on the blocks, really. Dirt is very easy to make a good house. You can make it look very natural, but this sponge doesn't look natural in the first place, and also looks ugly, as well as the fact we're using diorite. Now, we try and make sure we don't use blocks again, so I am going to, we're not going to be using these blocks again for building. We might use something different, like, oh, I don't know, we might use ice or something. Now, that would be horrible. I think we'll try some diorite wall. No, I think stair would work better there. Also, polished blocks. They look quite nice. The problem is, if you have them all in one, well, like one massive section, it looks horrible. Because that's how these work. They have edges to them. They actually have rims. And if you use them in a house, like for example diamond blocks or emerald blocks or netherite even, it doesn't look good, and the reason is because it has massive edges to it which you can clearly see, and those look horrible. So just a suggestion for next week, you might want to try and force me to use polished blocks, as I will instantly quit. But yeah, we're gonna. I think wet sponge is necessary because it looks a bit hot. I already had it because it looks a bit horrible on its own. I think that just adds a little bit of extra stuff to it. I like that actually, even though it's dripping. I mean, it's sponge, so what do you expect? A horse. There's just a horse in the window. No, yeah. Yeah, this seems to be a place where there are loads of horses roaming around constantly. I don't know whether I'd like to live here, but it might be quite nice actually. Although the housing block, well, this house would have a leak. This house would have a massive leak. I wonder why. You just call someone and asking, well, you call a plumber asking if they can fix the leak in your house, and you say, and then they tell you the reason it's leaking is because your house is made out of wet sponge, and I'm like, wait, what? So anyway, yeah, enough talking about that. I think that actually looks good. It does look more like a sort of spongy thing. It definitely has that sort of feel, but I think we might want to try putting some stairs on the roof. No, that needs to go out at all. Oh, I'm gonna have to redo the roof. I'm gonna have to redo the roof. Although that does sort of seem to look better. Oh, there's there's tiny bits of dynamite sticking out. That's hurting my brain. And then we destroy that, and there's dynamite. We need to. Yeah, we've got a problem. I will fix it. I'm just trying to get the shape of the roof first. Yeah, so now we need to sort out those. I do hate that. Yeah, I mean, I think that does look kind of nice. I'm not sure. Yeah, that definitely does, though. Not so sure about the top of it yet. I might want to change that. So just move that along. Build that all the way along. And then build it along like that. Continue. And then, yeah, this is actually looking decent. I mean, you might actually build a roof out of real life diorite. I'm not sure if you would or why, but it might be a block people actually, or a building block people actually use in real life. I don't know. Okay, so guys, I think this house is done except from the interior. Like, I think the roof looks pretty nice. I mean, now I've got to go on the inside, and we have got to do some furniture and interior. So, yeah, we've got to do probably a bedroom, and then maybe a table. Because we didn't have one in the last build. I'd like to show you how I build beds. Now this is quite a simple design, and it's better than just having a Minecraft bed in your build. So you do 2 stripped oak logs, and then you have some stairs going off it, and then you get some snow for pillows, and then you would put your choice of coloured carpet. And there you go, that is a finished bed. You might want to put some trapdoors on the side to make it more interesting or seem a bit broken in some ways, but it looks quite nice as it is. So now we're going to do, actually that's how you spell bee. We're going to put a beehive there. Now it's not for bees, it is as a bedside table. As the texture is perfect for a sort of bedside table, you can have it you can have the bit sticking out as a sort of drawer almost. Now we're going to build a table using the same thing. It'll look a bit sort of like a box really. So yeah, I would rather do spruce furniture, but for all you oak lovers out there, I'm gonna just build some out of oak, as it sometimes looks okay. And anyway, it's just some furniture. It's not too much. So we'll put some oak signs on there, and now we might need a bit of lighting, so we'll do some candles. So we'll put 3 on there. I like having 3 candles. It's a nice number because one of them is really small and the other 2 are quite tall. It's quite nice like that. So this is complete, I think. I think this is complete. Like, that was the last one. You can see it didn't have a bed anywhere. So this has got all the appliances. The other house has got... And then a horse just walks past the window. That was the most ominous thing I have ever seen. Right, we'll leave. We'll leave. Oh, right. Yeah, so I think that is finished over there. Now, yeah, it looks okay. I wouldn't say it looks the best, but I mean, yeah. Wait. Oh, 1 block missing. 1 block. There we go. So I really like how this has turned out. I think it looks nice, but not too nice. Like, it looks like it's a bit tolerable because that's what it is. So there, yeah, I think it's complete. I'm not so sure about those bits of stairs there, but I think, oh, I just saw something. I find mistakes in my builds all the time. It's so annoying. Anyway, so I think that is complete. Let's hope there isn't anything more to put on. It's probably going to be something really obvious. We'll just continue the path to it. Door. We need the door. There we go. Got a birch door. And goodbye, everyone. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you all later. That's a bit close. Yeah, that's a bit close. Well, goodbye.